Okay. Alright, I think it's working now. So, as someone who spent a lot of time talking about how much he loves this game, despite its flaws, I thought we might as well just jump right in. So, we're going to start in my much progressed file. This is my most successful file to date. And I'm going to show you guys what Into the Radius really is, because I do love this game. Alright. Into the Radius. And I hurt my lip on my microphone. I leaned a little too far into it. Alright, so it's 11 o'clock. I'm a little hungry. I don't know why it's still marking that one, but yeah, no, mission 2 is accomplished. So, I'm in a... They're coming at me. That is... like a master. T-33 Tukarev, it's only got 8 rounds in it, which sucks, but it's got some massive hit to it. Alright, so I need to get up there. I know there's monsters right there. So the mission right now is I need to find... so this is, like I said, this is just like... this is just like Stalker in a lot of ways. So I'm artifact hunting right now. I have a day and a half until the next tide, which resets the whole area and teleports me someplace weird. I need to get there to get the other part of it. I've grabbed this one already. I need to grab that one. I know there's monsters here. That's the entrance to one of the late game areas. So I could go straight, then I have to fight my way through that. I could go all the way around, but then I have to deal with, all the way around. And they can still shoot me from there. So I'm kind of thinking, why not just go straight? It's the short route, and the designers were smart about short routes in that they made them a lot harder to get through. They even say that in one of the loading screen tips. The shortest route is usually the one with the most danger. So I've never actually gone this way, so I'm going to see what it's like. I'm going to do it on a health. Yeah, I'm doing fine. Do I have a regen? So I still have a regen artifact to heal me in case I get hurt. Yeah, I woke up a while ago, but I've just been laying in bed watching YouTube videos. Caught the end of the Amber Heard trial. That was fun. Oh. Are you supposed to be down here? And if that wasn't obvious, this is your artifact detector. That's a flashlight. These are probes, so you throw those to avoid anomalies. These ones are very loud. And I have never tried to get through this before. You know what? Screw it. That's not my mission. I've only got a day and a half. We have 2 armored goons, looks like there's, from the way they're standing, they're either soldiers or cops. Yeah, everything in this world is called a mimic, because they're like ghosts that mimic humans. And the ones I'm looking at from here, if you tell from where they're standing, this is what I said. So all images really do look the same, but they're easily readable. They have the same, like, there's only one aesthetic to the enemies. Ooh, food. But their animations and their behavior makes them easily readable, so you can usually tell straight away what you're shooting at. Or what's shooting at you. Yeah, okay. They're crouched, that means they saw me. This isn't a precision rifle. The AK-47, and this is just a 47. That's an AKM. Yeah. As far as I know, the AKM this is just when they switched to stamped sheet metal. Very simple gun, cheap to manufacture. But it's not a. Yeah, at least that one saw me. One. I'm not hitting the rock. And there's a police mimic. What's going on? What's going on? What's... shit.
Just one last time.
Okay, as soon as they started getting close to me, I should have retreated. Alrighty. Shit. Just got my ass kicked. Yeah, as soon as I started getting closer, I should have retreated. I don't know what was freaking out. I gotta check my sensors quick. No, okay, so both my sensors are working. I don't know what was freaking out. That was like a collision issue with that rock. Because the rifle kept acting like I was colliding with something. Alright, so there was a there's the crawler. Pop, pop. And there's the stomper. I don't actually know what those are. I've never gotten caught by one. So, I mean, they're easy to avoid, but boy, do they create anxiety. You just hear them, like, when you're inside buildings, you just hear them pounding. And eventually they just pound past you. Alright, Skippy. I'm a gangsta poppy. This is actually really hard to do. Come a little closer so I can gangsta you. There you go. Kill shot! This will? It is full. Alright, I'm still going to grab that first anomaly. First artifact. So if it's going to bother plopping the first artifact on the floor here, I might as well just grab it. Yeah, I'll grab that one if I have the time or patience to try and deal with the ribbons. So the ribbons hurt you if you walk through them. I haven't found a way to avoid that. Maybe having a gas mask on will protect you at least somewhat. Maybe you're just supposed to tank the damage. I don't know, but I don't feel like trying right now. Okay, so there's one guy on the ground right there. Huh. I think that's a soldier. Yep. Okay, there's some collision box shenanigans going on with that. I can't tell what I'm at. Ten more shots. So I got 11 shots left. Fuck. Okay. Okay, that was more tense than I was really expecting or prepared for. My arm is probably in crap shape now. Oh, don't you dare come down here. This is what I'm talking about, like loading magazines. So I've only got 3 magazines for my AK, and only one of them, 2 of them are 10-round magazines. Only 1 to 30. Jeez, and that one ran out. I was very right to reload. Manually having to cock the gun and everything like that. Okay. Gotta reorient myself in my bedroom here. Oh no, you still what? You're not dead? There's still one there. Not every system's as smooth as, you know, we might prefer, but... That's indie gaming for you. Like the whole attaching and unattaching things from the gun is a little jank. A little bit. You have to switch into dressing mode. You can attach things outside of dressing mode, but you have to switch to dressing mode, which lets you take things on and up. Ooh. That is a spawner. I need to go kill that quick, or it summons another cop for me to, or a soldier for me to have to deal with.
So, you did it again, you little shit!
Yeah, I think he's...
Is Max coming out to play?
No! Shit! I didn't save. I have to do that all over again. My armor is probably Swiss cheese by now. The number of times I had to deal with anomalies and all this, I went through all of my... I've been getting shot at, got my way here. Let's see. Yeah, 14 out of 40. This isn't really even doing any... the armor's not really even doing anything for me anymore. I'm not stopping. I'm getting through this. This time I'm going to regular tap you. And it takes 2 shots. Depending on the game, this is either super accurate or not, but I am using a Valve Index. And this was entirely why. You know, just that individual finger tracking, it was entirely for mature reasons. Okay, so now we know rock shenanigans best avoided. What? Is that what the stomp is? Did that just grenades going off? What? What? That was unironically quite alarming. So that really is just explosions. That's all. That is just explosions going off. And so the game says you got killed by a grenade if you get caught in that. Alright. Kill the crawler. Grab the artifact. Listen for the stomper. Equip the scope. Pick a better rock. Okay, it's him up there. Yeah. Okay. I'm making a good amount of money off of this. I'm going to spend it all. First off, I'm going to close my door. Hey, man.
Hello.
Hey. Say hi to my stream.
Hi, stream.
Okay, we're back. Half health. There we go. Now, as long as I don't have to run away from it, I should have easy access to my ammunition. I don't know. Someone's got a tiger. Nope. See, I entered dressing mode to remove those. Ah. Ah. Should have taken the. As soon as I decided I was going to run up there, I should have taken the scope off. Okay, it's getting warm in here. Okay. Run down here. Kill the crawler. Avoid the booms. Avoid the stomps. Maybe it just because I've got a hand grenade. Maybe that's. So maybe it's just a stomp and it set off my hand grenade. I'm gonna go with that's what happened. There it is. some money. Here's food. Okay. Oh, I actually do have one health pack left. Good. Yeah. Got one left. My little white tube. Grab the money. Pick my rock. Going with that one. Save my game. Headshot. Two. Go! You were killed by not data. Blah, 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 blah. Let's not pretend, game. We know what killed me. Stomper. So, a tip on game AI. AI doesn't have to be smart to be dangerous. Two. Okay, I know there's like 8 of you over there. I'm listening for a stomper right now. Let's reload the magazine. Okay, here's the stomper. Hard to tell. Switch to the AR-15. It's a much more accurate rifle. There's one. Three. 4. Man on the knoll. I want to pick a rock, I'm going to pick that rock. There you are. Five. Are those even accessible?
Is Max coming out to play?
They did add that in a recent update, the noises that they make. Used to be they would just say the "where are you" line. Six. Seven. That's empty. That's what I mean. Those things now have become so much more alarming. They were alarming before, but now that I know they can set off my friggin' hand grenades, I'm just not okay with it. Save. And also, just like Stalker, you end up saving quite a lot. Cigarettes, towels. Oh, 9 by 19. That's good. Money. Yeah, so there's certain items in the game that they just exist to give you money, and they're usually like scan equipment. Like you can find weather probes. You can find what that black thing I just picked up with a sample container, and these exist only to give you money. Under the bridge, over the stream, in coal hooks, before it gets rusty. Yep, you can find notes that tell you where stashes are. fighter that I have very little use for. Okay. 1,500 hours. I don't know how to get up on top of that platform, but there is a place to rest there, so I can sleep then through the night and won't have to worry about it. You got anything? I didn't grab your stuff, did I? Oh gosh. So many dead soldiers. Zarya must have been some kind of military base. This, There you go. Yeah, right up there. Oops. Don't wander into anomalies. Yeah. If there's to be a, like... Yeah. Other complaint I could have is that there isn't a lot of, there's not as much, just not as much content, not a lot of variety in the anomalies and stuff like that. Not the same, at least it's not the same level of variety you expect out of, like, Stalker. Okay, neither of you are wearing armor. I want to check that quick. Maybe it is. Maybe it's empty. As soon as that guy starts shooting. Shit. Okay, there's a lot of them. I'm gonna take the scope off. Other issue dressing mode, you can't access your hard points while you're in it. Okay. Just a quick backup save. So now I have to artifact hunt into here. The green gas means I need a gas mask. Do I have to be holding it the whole time? This is called step. This was supposed to leave a trail for me to follow. And it doesn't seem to work. money. I didn't film any of it, but the worst... No, it's down here someplace. Okay. That is, I believe, all my objectives. What do you mean find a heavy helix one? Oh, okay. That's because I left it at the safe spot. Alright. I freaked out for a second there, but I think I did grab... So the objective for that mission was I had to find 2 heavy helix. 1,700 hours. How do I get up there? There's a safe spot up there, but how do I get up there? Back up. Okay, well, I was gonna check the top of that tower. Sometimes there's loot in them, but I've already got a lot of loot to walk out of here with. I'm gonna see. Well, there's a ladder, but that's it. So one thing that's obvious, should be obvious, is that it's very difficult to fight monsters. Oh, wait, is that it? This is it. Awesome. I can sleep through the night here. I wasn't save scumming originally. Like, this save was me not save scumming, but as soon as I start getting to these areas, as soon as I start getting to these 2 areas, like especially you start getting out here, it starts to be. So if you use the continue system, you just respawn back at base, back at the save point, which is down here. Just gonna get my finger. It's down here, and you lose all of your stuff. Which in these first 2 areas wasn't that big of a deal. I could grab a spare gun and run up there and deal with it. But after that, once you start getting into this area, and especially this area was pretty thrilling. This area was almost impossible. And I just stopped doing it. I started save scumming because I couldn't just, it was getting so difficult to have to keep running back, and I kept losing gear. I've lost 2 Glocks and 2 pump action shotguns. And you know what? I'm just kind of sick of it. It got to the point where it was actually harming my fun. Like, I started starting to have less fun because it's really thrilling at the beginning. But I started having less fun because of it. So, at which point I stopped doing it. This isn't even an exit. It just, yeah. The road keeps going. There's somebody up there? Yeah, he knows I'm here, too.
Just one last time. Joe, you did it again! You little shit!
Lost logs, D 2.3. I found some new kind of ghost. It makes terrible noise, disappears, and reappears elsewhere. One popped up right in front of me, blasted it to hell and back, had some sort of halo on its head. Tried to take it off, but it was like something invisible bound them together. Shame. I wanted a trophy for this trip. Well, D, you'll have to settle with a flower. Alright, now just time to get back to the rest spot to rest. Alright. That on single again. Now just to go back to the rest spot. So you can't get to that one. I don't know if you can get to that one. And there's more. I've never been to that spot. So, we'll see how much time I've got left, because I do have to run tomorrow. Once I've rested, we'll see how much time I've got left for tomorrow, and I might go up there and explore a little bit. So I'm not wholly convinced that I have a loot stash back near the entrance that I took. And so I'm going to need at least half a day to go back, grab all that stuff, and then slowly make my way back. So I'll be so encumbered after all this. But it'll be worth it, because it's a lot of money. There's a lot of money there. And I think I've avoided it for long enough. I'm just going to have to buy an M4. I'm going to wake up at, come on, 7 a.m. I'm very hungry. Put that food back. There we go. Yeah, and this is how you eat food in this game. And it is wonderfully immersive. What does this say? Sergey, if you come by the shelter, I am harvesting regen artifacts in the anomaly field under the power lines, up the hill from the truck. There's only a cluster of distortion anomalies, and the guys in Vano are not very patient about me bringing more back. I hope this haul will finally pay off my debts. I should be back by dark. If he's talking about the one I'm thinking, that's the one that always kills me. So, the anomaly field under the power lines is where actually the first of the two-parter artifacts I grabbed were. Okay, I got a full day. So the one I found in there, the other one was under the power lines, and that's full of lightning anomalies, which are the worst. It's hard to tell what the boundaries of the lightning are, but that's like mechanically they're fine, I think. Yeah, no, I'll stand by that. Mechanically they're fine. The problem with them is that when you get shocked by a lightning artifact, you drop anything that you're carrying. Which, you know, because when you're walking through artifact fields, you're always carrying your probe sack. So, you know, because you're always throwing that out, watching the probe either get crushed or electrified or what have you, indicating that, you know, you can't walk there, you'll die. And so that's a big thing with the lightning artifacts. When they shock you, they force you to drop whatever you're carrying. Again, mechanically, that's fine. What's not fine is, and I have to believe that this is a glitch, when you drop whatever you're carrying, the game doesn't let you pick them back up. You can't just immediately pick it up. And so if you're walking in there and you're carrying your probe sack and you get electrified and you drop your probe sack, you can't pick it back up. You just lose the probes. Alright, police zombie. I know I call them zombies, they're called mimics, but zombie more matches my impression of them. So you can't even pick them back up. They just drop to the ground and then they're gone. They're right there and they're still glowing like, hey, pick me up, but you can't pick them back up. So now you're lost in the middle of an anomaly field full of anomalies with ill-defined boundaries. Like, these things have defined boundaries. You can see them going off. You can figure out just about where you'll get hurt. The geometric crusher ones, the blue ones, again, more defined boundaries. You can kind of see where they are and how much space they take up. You can't see anything about the lightning anomalies. Nothing. They might as well be invisible. Where'd he go? He buggered off. No, there he is. Where'd he go? He was on that hill someplace. Okay, he's right up there. Just keeps barely poking his head up. Come on, man. There he is. No. So yeah, you drop something in the anomaly field, you can't navigate your way back out. You might as well just reload a save. And that is what killed my, continue only run. Was constantly dying to those. And it's just thinking it was bullshit because in part of the think like almost for certain that it is a glitch that you can't pick it back up is that when you reload your save, like if you fully loaded. If you reload your save, you will respawn. So one time I walked into a lightning anomaly, dropped my AK, couldn't find it again. I didn't know at that time you couldn't pick things back up. Couldn't find it again. Then when I reloaded my save the next day, I was just holding my AK. Which just screams like this is not an intended... If this is an intended system of the game, it is an awfully, awfully bizarre one. I cannot, for the life of me, divine a reason why it would be designed that way. Okay, I'm up here where I've never been before. Turn my lights on. I don't know if they can see the map light, but I'm not taking the risk. Okay, that's a moving one. 4.1. It's been a day or two since my last entry delivered that black box. Hand still hurts from carrying it. I'm on another mission now, not the regular anomaly hunt. I'm supposed to take a photo of something big floating around the north of the outpost. I've gotten the camera, so I'm ready to find this thing, whatever it is. Maybe I'm D, you know? Because my character doesn't actually know who they are. You know, it's again, it's your standard amnesia plot. And we're back here. Okay, so yeah, I have been here before. I guess there's a way to get down there without having to go through the. Use the cheap ammo first. I guess it's a way to get down to the quarries without having to go through the quarries. Yeah, I know where I am. I've died here several times. Okay, that's pretty much it for that gun. Okay, so that means I've actually explored this before then, and I've explored that, and I none of this is cleared. That's the really scary thing about. That's the really scary thing about this. Is I didn't clear this area on coming in. I need to leave. Really badly do I need to leave. In the meantime, is there any loot in here? Kind of. Yeah, so the problem with this place is that it's a really big area. Oh. Fuck no. He's following me too. It's a really big area and there's a lot of monsters in here, which is why I've never, the area I was complaining about, so that little fort that I cleared, the area beyond it is called Koholsaria. Shit. This tree will be my salvation. There he is. And you know what? I wasn't entirely wrong. Put enough distance, they will lose interest. I'm also carrying. I'm going to walk out of here with a lot of weight, so this is going to be a very long, slow walk back. I'm not doing 2 trips. I don't think I. 23 hours. I don't know if I'd have time for 2 trips. I might. But, like a man coming home from the grocery store with 4 bags in 2 hands, I'm not. I'm not taking the risk. Honor compels me to do it all in one trip. Behold my stuff. No! I slept. What time is it? It's midnight. I have 10 hours left. $34 kilograms. Well, now 2 trips is definitely not an option. I accidentally slept. Worse, I have to make this trip in the dark. Which shouldn't be too terrible of a thing. Because I still have 7 hours, I think 10 hours, until tide. Oh, I'm so slow. I still have 10 hours until the tide, and the area between me and freedom should be empty. Oh gosh, look how slow I am. And you bet my weight is yellow. As in, warning. Save. No! Oh, and I saved that. Oh, Sam is not happy with that development. Sam's also very, very warm. Sam is also not going to be able to dig up. That's just a light. His energy drink to give him more energy. So this is just walking speed right now because I'm carrying 40 kilograms. Which I think is like 2 pounds per kilogram. So that's probably like 80 pounds of gear. It's not an incredibly long walk, but it's going to be very boring to watch. So I shall do my best to speak and keep you entertained. Oh, look at this. It's a dead guy. He's got gear. Further loot. No way out except the way I came. Oh my gosh. Oh, this could be great or it could be terrible. Terrible! Very terrible. I can't say no to money. That's all this thing is. I already have a shotgun. I already have a very clean over-under, so I'm just gonna take this one as this one's just money. It'll jam or give you false positives. That is true. That is true. I've had the guns jam on me several times. It's not the worst thing. I mean, it is very thrilling to have the gun jam on you, and then you have to manually go and cock it to clear the jam. Charge. Right hand is running low. Still green though. And so you have to go and you have to clear the charge. You have to clear the jam by operating the charging handle. It is quite thrilling. Yeah. So for a little context, you usually have like 4 days between tides when the world resets. For this mission, I took 2 missions over. That area was called the Bedhead Factory. So I took 2 missions out of the factory, and it took me all 4 days to complete both of them. Which is led me to kind of believe that when you're doing the early areas, you can take as many missions as you want, and you usually be able to get them done. You have to make multiple runs in and out because you have to keep restocking ammunition, health supplies, food, and stuff like that. You don't want to run out of food because if you get super hungry, you can't run. All right. All right, let's go around that. I'm gonna take the low road here. Oh, no. God! I cleared this! I cleared this area! I came through here, I shot my way through here, I cleared this area out. There should not have been more monsters. Where did they even come from? Instead of carrying this one around, it's a lot more wieldy. You know, little sawed-off double barrel. I'm a bigger fan of the over-unders. I think this is a game where, because it airs more on the side of... I really don't like the term realism in games. Because games are inherently very unrealistic. I mean, they always will be. At their core, they're unrealistic. And I feel like people like a lot of companies and individuals and reviewers have used the term realism in areas where it doesn't really apply. You know, to the point where it has essentially lost all meaning. You know, realism just doesn't mean anything anymore. And also because, as it's normally defined, it's like making the game more like the mechanics or visuals or something about the game is more true to real life, it isn't important that the game be true to real life. It just isn't. The game gains nothing because it isn't as important because it's an impossible standard. Now, where am I standing? Sorry, I was rearranging myself in my bedroom. So I really don't like the term realism. Because it has no meaning. It has lost all meaning. I mean, describing like a reload animation in a game as being very realistic, or the graphics in a game as being very realistic, they don't mean anything. The term I do like is believable. Games can be, and usually are, quite believable. I'm doing okay. Where was I going with all this? I can't even remember where I was going with this. Oh yeah, so with the double barrel, in most games, the double barrel shotgun is always the super shotgun. Ever since Doom 2, it's always been the super shotgun. And in this game, it's just a shotgun, especially a sawed-off double barrel. It's very ineffective at any appreciable distance. I have more 30 round mags. I should start employing them. And now we begin the very tedious process of me just consolidation and sales. This is an M9 magazine, isn't it? No, it's a Glock mag. Alright. I'll just drop it near my Glock. I just saw some of those dump mags. But you lose mags every once in a while, so I almost don't want to. That's a quest. That's part of a quest. This down here, sorting everything out. Money. Oh. Goofy. I don't know, maybe this is ASMR. Maybe somebody enjoys this. Physics are very jank sometimes. Sometimes they're great. I mean, other times it's kind of like, wow. Like, why did you do that? In case it wasn't obvious, everything I'm dropping on the ground right now is stuff I want to sell. You can sell empty ammo boxes. They're like $3 each, but hey, a dollar is a dollar. So consolidate, put everything together. This is that bullet. 545, that's the blue box. That's 556. Green box? Full. Sell that. Keep that. Alright, sell that, keep that. £30. I'm carrying 30 kilograms of stuff, and it's all money. So not only am I getting paid for the loot I've obtained, I'm going to get paid for the money I make. For just the stuff I brought back. Oh, this is going to be a good haul. So I'm going to pay for the missions, too. That's what I meant to say. Not only am I getting paid for the missions, but I'm getting paid for the loot. There's $3,000. There's $600. Now, let's go start selling stuff. $4,000. Oh. 556 by 45. So I got, what, say almost $8,000. I have 2 magazines already. I would just need to buy ammo. Come to Papa. Oh, baby, I missed you so much. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. If this is getting a little creepy for you, I apologize. But she's back! She's back, she's back, she's back, she's back. Alright. So that was a lot of. So all that money I earned let me buy 1 more rifle. And let's not get it mixed up. This is a rifle I've wanted for a while. I went with the AK because I could find that one. I didn't have to buy the AK. I found it. I just found it lying around. The AK is a drop-in ammunition. It's in Bedhead Factory. You can find in one little building, there's a stash that has that AK in it. And the AK has served me faithfully for quite a while now. Blue is 556. So I'll probably end up still using the AK for a couple missions, just until I can save up enough to kit this sucker out. I'm talking, like, I need to clean the magazines, I need to get a red dot for it, a reflex sight for it, maybe even like an ACOG, like a magnified sight, that would be really cool. Oh boy, I could get lasers. I think I can get a laser for it. Which I could. Come on, I can extend. No, it won't let me extend out the. Once we've had this. She's so beautiful. All right, so enough of me fawning over the gun. We are looking at 4 in the morning, 6 hours. Yeah, so best if I just left at like 10 o'clock, then I come in after the tide, pick some new missions, and I'm just gonna go and do another run of just making money so that I can get baby here to be everything, have her reach her full potential. It's gonna happen. Oh my gosh, I love the AR-15 so much. You know, I'm not even mad that they're replacing her with this is the MCX. I'm not even mad that the U.S. military replaced her. If she's an old gun, you know, entering retirement's not the worst thing in the world for it, but so beautiful. Okay, well, we're going to call that good for the day. And we'll pick this up another time. So, thank you everybody for watching. Saved. Thank you everybody for watching, and have a beautiful day.